Okay, so today's topic of choice is self-love. I got my nails done today. So normally I would have them done all the time, but with the COVID-19 happening and all of that nonsense, I didn't get them done for a solid 3 or 4 months because, well, let's be real, sitting down in a salon wasn't a great idea. Having no job kind of made that a touchy subject. First thing to go, the nails that aren't necessary. But they are necessary. Because it's necessary to do things for yourself. It's just one little thing that makes me feel so good. And I do a lot of things all day, every day. Everything I've done for the last 10 years has been done around my children. Every decision I make is for bettering my family, giving my kids a new opportunity, anything that I can do to make their lives better. So I'm always the first to sacrifice because that's my job as a mother. As a mother, it's my job to always put them first because they're little tiny pieces of me. I made them with my flesh, my bones, my nutrients from my body, my blood, my oxygen. I made that. It's a little piece of me that I said, okay, now sit over here and be okay. It's my job to make sure that they're always okay. It's my job to make sure that they have everything that they need. It's my job to teach them how to be the best versions of themselves that they can. But I can't teach them that if I'm not my best version. And even though they're just nails, they make me feel good. And the better a person feels, the more patience they have, the more glow they have, just the more energy. It's energizing when you feel good about yourself. And even though it's such a minimal thing, it's so important. For me, it's my nails. I don't wear makeup, so I don't do the beautiful winged eyeliner and the amazing smoky eye colors, which I love when I see those on other people. It's beautiful. I don't do that. I can't. I don't have the patience to even learn how, let alone do it. But I know for some women, that's the thing that makes them feel good. For men, it can be working on their truck. Every time they fix a new part of the truck, or every time they go play football and make the final touchdown, or whatever the case may be. We all have our own little things. And it is so important, sorry, sunshine here. It is so important to do those things because while you think to yourself, oh, it's just one minimal little sacrifice, it's not the end of the world, you know, it's just my nails, or it's just going to the batting cages, or it's just not buying that particular color palette. At the end of the day, it's just a little bit of your happiness that goes away. At the end of the day, it's one more thing for you that you got rid of. And it's a simple little thing, but it helps. It helps because if you don't love yourself, if you're not happy with yourself, how can anybody else ever be happy with you? And how can you encourage somebody else to be happy with themselves if you're spending your time displeased? I know that we spend a lot of time thinking, well, those are not necessities. I need to put other things first. I need to put other people first. I need to always put this job first because I need this job to pay my bills. Or I need whatever. There are so many different examples. I need to make sure that there's this particular brand of, I don't know, ketchup in the house, or we want steak for dinner every night. Instead of having meatloaf one night, we're gonna have steak. But if I go with the steak every night, well, then that means I don't get my nails done. Or, well, then that means that I don't have that extra $10 to go have 2 drinks with a friend. Little things like that are so unbelievably important because they are what sustain you mentally. And if you can't sustain yourself mentally, you are going to be emotionally unstable, you will have no patience, You can't pour out of a cup that's empty. It's not possible. You have to refill your own cup to have any kind of benefit to yourself and to anybody else. So do the thing. Get that extra cute skirt. Buy the cool taillights for your truck. Get your nails done. Go on that hike. Take that vacation. Whatever you need to do to sustain your own mental health. Without your mental health, you've got nothing. You can work all day for that big 5-bedroom house with the pool and the nice yard that's in a homeowners association, so you can't even paint it the color you want. What? What makes that worth it? You know what's gonna be better? Those memories you have from that trip that you took, the pictures that you took, the feeling of happiness and joy within yourself is gonna do so much more. Because the thing about it is, money comes and it goes, and it comes and it goes, and it comes and it goes. And if you don't take any of it and give it to yourself, what are you doing it for? You know, we talk all the time about love languages and how we show our love for other people, but people forget to use those love languages on themselves, because it's important to love yourself. You don't have to wait for somebody else to buy you a gift. You don't have to wait for somebody to tell you an affirmation. I have this app, it's called I Am, and you can pick different categories on it and select how many times you get an affirmation every day. And you know what? I love it. I use it all the time. Every time I get a new notification, I read it out loud, because affirmation is an important part of self-love. Reminding yourself that you are worthy, that you deserve it. And honestly, those little tiny gifts, those are part of that self-affirmation. Even though you don't realize it, even though you think, oh, it's just some trivial thing, it doesn't really matter. It does. It really, really does. It does. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody else. And you will never, ever be happy if you're trying to get that happiness from somebody else. Because how can somebody possibly provide something for you that you're incapable of providing for yourself? So today my thing is, get your nails done, get the haircut, dye it, buy the new whatever for your car, go get it detailed if that's what makes you feel good. Whatever you need to do to make sure that you feel good on the inside so that you can share that love on the outside. That's what today's about. Love yourself. Have a good day, y'all.